Howdy, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't really gonna be this isn't really gonna be the most entertaining video, because I have blown something out in my back again and can't do very much. But we're in the shop today. We're not on the 6-liter, which is a story. So I need to quit wheeling and dealing. I'm gonna say that right now. I was wheeling and dealing, and it ended up with a barn find. It was the backstory. I got rid of the 6.0. I got rid of the Ford. I pulled the oil filter off because I did some more looking and there was metal. Pulled the oil filter off, full of bearing and metal. Full of bearing material. Full of bearing material. Bottom end shot. It either needs all new bearings, probably not rockers, but what is that? Rods. Probably all new rods. Probably a crank. It's done. So I posted it. And somebody hit me up because they seen I was interested in trades, and my number one trade that was 100% a yes was if somebody was willing to trade me a dirt bike that was either a 125 two-stroke or a 250 or a 450 or a 250 two-stroke. Well, somebody hit me up and said that they used to have a bike that their dad bought them brand new, and he had this bike, and then he parked it because it blew up about 4 or 5 years ago, put a new top end in it, and then his girlfriend was pregnant and had kids, and it was left in the shed after the rebuild ever since. It wasn't even put fully back together. It just quit. I said send me pictures of it. In pretty good condition. Not gonna front. It's not horrible. Could be worse. But I have everything. The one thing I am missing is a seat. Oh, and a stator. A magneto stator. You know, the thing for a spark. I'm missing that. His machine shop burnt down and the stator was in there because he was trying to fix it. Anyways. So I looked at the bike, and it's currently sitting right in front of me. I am still looking at it. And I liked it. And said, if you're willing to trade, I'm willing to trade. And he came and picked the Ford up last night and dropped this thing off. So, like I said, this happened less than 24 hours ago, for one. And for two, I don't have the 6.0. I really was wanting to get rid of it after I figured out that it needed a motor. Anyways, this is the rig. Okay. So, got KYBs. I don't know if that's OEM or not. Not in the purtiest condition. Like I said, it's not pretty. It's not locked up. So, it's not locked up. It's got a cool graphics kit on it, which all the plastics are right here. It still has a blue rear fender, but I mean the side plastics, rear fender, gas tank, front fender, I mean 90% of everything is here. It just needs put back together after the rebuild. So, I mean, not too bad. Front tires they're here. It is full of coolant though. I looked last night because I was pretty surprised. And yeah. It's full of coolant, so there's not a leak. But I mean, other than that, the guy claims it has a fully port and polished head. Yeah, I guess that's really all he says he's done to it. Is a full port and polish on the head. And then He got the head back, threw everything together, and then had to quit because his wife or his girlfriend had a kid. So this is the new rig now for the 6.0. Again, it needs a motor. This needs put back together and about $60 shoved into it to get it running and riding. All I have to do to get this thing running and riding is a stator and a seat. And it's done. It's that simple. So, I'm going to take a looky in here. I see that the flywheel's missing its bolt. Should have looked at that a little bit closer. And obviously, it's not clean. It's gritty and grimy and could really use a wash. But we're going to pull these last two 8mm bolts out. And believe it or not, the carb's not even stuck. So, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it's not great. I did trade an entire truck for this. But at the same time, what are you, an 8? Beautiful. At the same time, it was a truck that needed a Momota. So we're gonna break these guys loose eventually. There we go. Oh. Yeah, we're gonna break these guys loose, pop this off, and see if it actually looks like it's had a rebuild. And I'm hoping that because clearly there's no bolt right there, maybe that flywheel comes off and I don't have to buy a flywheel puller. Okay, here's one bolt. I'm going to keep these because I'm going to run, because I'm going to go and try and get more. Because what you see of the bike is what I have. There's two plugs. These two plugs, he's got like Bosch or Tusk plugs. But I am not going to pick those up tonight because my back is messed up again. Oh, he didn't do the thing with the master link. Come on, Android. He didn't do the thing with the master link. You're supposed to switch that around. No. Yeah, switch it around so his stick does it. Oh, we're also missing a guard right here. Holy crap! I feel like that's pretty tight. Okay. Come on. Come off the dowel. There we are. Beautiful. You know? Oh. Okay, that's supposed to be there. I was a little alarmed. Okay, well. Oh. Okay, well. That's nice. I mean, I'm not really gonna complain because I'm just not going to. Oh, that was, never mind. I thought this magnet was spray painted over. Okay, well, I'm not gonna complain with what I'm finding. And in here doesn't look too bad. Wow. I can say he's actually done a top end, which is normally pretty hard to say. Because normally everybody says done top end, just because top ends are normally what everybody hates to do. So normally when you hear somebody say it's got a brand new top end on it, you're like, whoo, schmucks, she's done top end. I don't have to do it. And half the time they're just saying that because they just want to sell it and it's never had a top end. Sometimes it needs a top end. Okay. I pulled this off yesterday, but I'm going to pull it off again. Yeah, I know. It was it was bolted down and torqued. I had to, fight it to get it off, apparently. And try and not ruin the gasket. Beautiful. Set that on the dirty oil filter. Look in there. Of course, you guys can't see. I'd hate to have you guys actually see, but I mean, it's clean. This motor, I definitely think this guy might actually be right. I believe it actually does. Look at that. She is clean, boys. So if I have to, I think I'm going to believe actually had a top end. And I was actually kind of worried I was going to have to buy a flywheel puller, but I guess I won't. So, I'm not going to be mad at all. Not one bit. I need braces. Holy smokes. I also need to brush again. Anyways. Yeah, as you can see, pretty dang clean, I'm going to be honest. I do not know much. I don't know if these timing marks or those are the timing marks. I do not know. Or maybe these two are supposed to hit when you turn the motor over and then so on and so forth. I don't know. Looked much at these because I've always been a Kawasaki guy. Kawasaki. Had another Kawasaki. I've always been a Kawasaki guy. So, never really looked much into the Yamahas. I have a cousin who's really good. Like, I think he's really into Kawasaki. But I have another cousin who's his brother. He'll know exactly what I'm talking about if he watches this. Who's big into Yamaha. He had a YZ85, and then he went to an 85 big wheel. And now he's got a pretty ass clean YZ250. So, but I mean, it's nice. It's got the fuel injection. It's got everything. I'd hate to say it, maybe a 2018, 2019. I'm going to be totally wrong on that, but pretty dang nice. I'm going to be honest. But that is going to be a build coming soon. It's going to get a whole redone. It's going to get big board. It's going to that little thing is going to be a machine when I'm done. But so is this. I want this to be a reliable multi-person machine. What I mean by that is I want any of my family members who know how to ride to be able to hop on this and just go. They don't have to worry about giving it too much, giving it not enough. I just want them to hop on this and go. But then at the same time, I want to be able to hop on this and go and keep up with more modded, bigger bikes. That's what I want to do. Shut up. Choke's not even seized. I don't know if that's rare or not, but choke's not even seized. Boot in between the carb and the head. Freaking amazing. This. Freaking amazing. Air filter. This is freaking amazing. Head's clean. After I walked into that shed and seen this bike at first, I was skeptical. But I dug into a little bit last night, and especially looking at that bottom end after pulling the flywheel and stuff, I'm not mad at that at all. I mean, it's not like super clean, and no, this bike does not have oil in it. He never filled oil in it. It's never been broke in, nothing. Like, brand new top end, never been ran. It got parked. So, I mean, I'm going to kick the bike over. Not kick it, but push it over. You tell me if anything happens that's not supposed to. She's beautiful. Almost race ready, I'd say. It's like, it's almost too good. I'm just kidding. I'm going to make this sick. This is going to be the nicest 2009 YZ250F you have ever seen. It's going to be beautiful, and it's going to be a machine when I'm done with it. The Snuffleupagus back here, that's probably going to have to go. I'm going to be honest. We're probably going to have to slap an FMF on that. This I don't know. See how it looks with the plastics and everything on it. But, okay, let's do that, actually. Let's throw it on there. But that requires us to put this back. Which is a 2. So you're going to have to give me a minute. I mean, this. The lines, the vent lines on the carb aren't even bad. I mean, they're not all dry rotted and breaking or nothing. I mean, I could bend this. And it's not doing anything. The more and more I look at it, the more and more I'm genuinely believing that this bike was rebuilt. I probably shouldn't, but I am. The more and more I look at this bike, the more and more I realize that it's actually not that bad of shape. For being stowed away and never used, it's actually not in that bad of shape. Something I do want to know, hopefully my cousins who know this watch this video and they could send me a of what the heck that goes to. What line goes here? I would like to know, because I want to order clear vent lines, clear fuel lines, and stuff like that, because I always think those are maybe some white fuel or white vent lines or something, just something that'll match the graphics kit that it has on it right now. Eventually I will change all that stuff over to what I want if I do not like it. I'm just super excited that I have my own big bike. Of having my own actually big bike. Oh, that was almost stupid. I'm surprised I did not lose that cotter pin. Holy crap. So let's spin it over again so we can lose this cotter pin. There we go. Yes, I know it's a little hard to turn over, but that's the mechanical compression release, for one. And for two, it's because it hasn't been ran in a long time. There's a part number, in case anybody wants to know. Can't tell you if this is OEM or not, but now you know. Okay, beautiful. I'm not trying to lose any of this. I'm not trying to do any of that. Beautiful. Now we'll grab this bolt. Put her in her home. And this bolt. Nope, you don't go here. You go here. Also, as you can clearly see, I need a case saver. This bike does not have one of those. Wasn't lucky enough to buy a bike that didn't need some work. But I'm not going to complain because, like I said, this gives me a foundation and a something to work on, like work towards. Like if I ever wanted to, I could probably get this bike running nice and looking nice and then sell it for an even nicer one, or so on and so forth, you know? Like, just because it's bad now doesn't mean I can't advance on it later on. Now, I'm probably not going to, because it's a 2009 and that happens to be the same year I was born. So I'm probably not going to click. I'm probably not going to sell it. But I've said that about a lot of other things. So we'll see how far it makes it. But I mean, other than that, let's throw some mock-up plastics on this bad boy. I know, I'm wearing khakis. Not actually, but I could, like, imagine, you know? Dude, look at that. That's actually kind of sick. I don't know how much the blue fender is going to fit, but yep, looks great. Yep, looks beautiful. Ready to ride. But still, I mean, not in, like, the worst shape I could ever, you know? It's definitely an A shape. I mean, overall, pretty good, though. Okay, let me get these plastics mounted up. Look at that. That's not bad at all. Come over to this side, it's cleaner. Look at this. That's not half bad. This is just held in. That's just held in. That's clearly just held in. And then that I couldn't find any extra bolts. So that's just set. But I mean, not bad for right now. Don't like the blue. Don't like how you have no graphic. Like that though. I like that. It's like he cheaped out and only bought like from the airbox up on graphic, and then just back end didn't care. It's probably because this thing had so much power, you know, it would just wheelie and just snap your rear fenders, so there wasn't really a need to put white for your rear fender, because, you know, it was obviously worth putting a graphics kit on. That's clearly, I mean, this is wrong. I will not be using VP Racing fuel. That's true. That's true. That's true. That's clearly true. That's true. That'll be true. Don't know what that is. Haven't seen that company. That's not true. That's 100% true. I use Motorsport all the time. True. True. I have their sticker on my wall. Again, never seen them. That's true. My last pit bike had Pro Taper on it. I mean, the quote's real, but never seen the company. That will be real eventually. And that will not be real. Same on the same side. So, I mean, DID. I mean, it's DID. There's a period in between them. But, yeah, I guess that's that. So, like I said, this video is not going to be anything too special. It was really just going to be me going over. Look at this fuel line, though. Hold up. I'm not done yapping yet. You want to talk about brittle and old? Hold up. Let me get that off because I can actually save that. Oh my god. Rock solid fuel line. Oh, yep, right there. See? Fuel line should not do that. That fuel line is junk. And I'm guessing fuel line goes whoop. Oh. What's that hole there for? Don't know. But I'm guessing the fuel line's gonna go whoop. It's probably what I'm gonna make it do. I don't know if I can sneak it up past the choke to there. So. And yes, just in case you were wondering, I do have a singular valve cover bolt right here. Look at that. Okay. Anyways, that is it. If I can, I will. Probably the next video is going to be me giving this a wash. But, or going through it, just making sure once I get the stator, I could hear the bike run. Or it's going to be putting new fuel on, something. The next video is going to be me doing something with the bike, or with the truck, or something. It's going to be me doing something, clearly. Can't tell you how long it is. Can't tell you how long it's going to be till I get to upload again, but we did a trade for the truck and a pit bike. It was my green Apollo. I had to get rid of it because it doesn't have third gear and can't find any parts for the damn thing. I tried looking forever to try and find a third gear for that bike. Could not find one. So I wasn't mad about selling the bike. So I don't have a pit bike anymore. So that's going to have to change. That's the plan with that one, it's going to be a mean trail machine. It's going to love the trails, and that's where it's going to live. It's going to be a trail and field ripper. You can't make a motocross bike a trail bike. Watch me. Watch me. But yeah. This is it for now. I just wanted to come on here. I had to get something posted. So, I had to. So, I'm on here now. But yeah. I hope you guys did enjoy this little video. I'm sorry if you guys really wanted to see something come out of the Ford. I really did too. But I just could not do a motor. It'd probably be really good content, I'll be honest. But I just can't, like, literally see me doing a motor swap. I mean, I could. I done it once. I did it once. But on a vehicle that I plan on daily driving, I'm risking a lot there. Especially with it being my first time and everything. Not my first time. My first time on a vehicle I plan on daily driving. Whatever. Okay. Point being is I just could not see me doing. I'm trying to rubber grommet because it's just enough to annoy me, but just small enough I don't really want to do anything about it. But like, it could be better. It could make this bike look better if it was just proper. You know? Shut up over there. It's just some wind, my boy. You're not dead. Okay, see, so now if we slide over that, I can't slide it over there. You're out as far as you can go. Okay, whatever. Okay, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it wasn't something too special. I know it was also pretty short, and I probably hate to break the news that I sold the Ford. But there's going to be more great stuff coming to the channel. Like this. This is going to be probably a common occurrence on the channel of either top ends or something. But I'm really excited to hear this run. This is my first big bike. I had a YZ125, but it was partially blown up, so it didn't do very much. But continuing on, I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, it was nothing too exciting, but I'm partially excited about it because, like I said, first big bike, I'm really excited to see where this goes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider giving a like and a subscriber. English is hard. Please feel like giving me a like and a subscribe. I just flunked this outro. Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider leaving a like and a subscribe. And a comment. Tell me what I can improve on. Tell me what you guys would like to see done to the new YZ250F. But that is going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later. Peace.